My 26F boyfriend, 27M, kicked me out of his apartment because I fell asleep. We've been dating for about a year. The other day, I showed up to his apartment exhausted because of work. I fell asleep on the couch when we were watching a movie. I woke up to him lifting me up. Not roughly, just like you might with a really drunk person. He pushed me out the door without a word and locked it. I knocked on his door for about 5 minutes because I didn't have my keys, wallet, or phone. He opened the door finally and said something like, "Oh, you're awake now, huh?" He was very upset because in his mind the falling asleep meant I didn't respect him or his time. He's very busy like me, so we have little free time together, which is true. It's a very silly small thing. He's never acted like this before. But I still feel like he was over the line. I have tried to ask friends for advice, but they don't seem to really get why I found his behavior almost scary. All of them at the very least think he was having a bad day, and that was the last straw. I was acting comfortable with him, in my opinion. How long do I have to date someone before I'm allowed to take a nap around them? Am I overreacting here for wanting an apology and for reconsidering things? If I were to bring this up to him, what's a way to do it without sounding petty? WTF? Kicking you out without your belongings is psychotic. You are way underreacting. You found his behavior scary? There it is. Your instinct is good. Someone who evokes that response should be reviewed. We all have bad days. Most of us somehow manage not to shove partners out the door without the essentials. If he'll do that because you fell asleep, imagine what he might do if he has a bigger issue with you. Lol, silly small thing? Is this a real story? Because if it actually happened, know this dude has issues and you don't want to be anywhere near him when things get worse. I found his behavior almost scary. As an old man, let me give one singular piece of advice. When insecure, trust your gut. His behavior is unacceptable. That he is not apologizing. Even more so, if he apologizes. If it was a normal situation, maybe you could forgive him. But the fact that you got scared makes this a complete no-no. Break up with him. Trust your gut instinct. Get rid of him. Find someone who, when you fall asleep on the couch at his apartment, will put a blanket over you. Homie, this is straight up insane. Like, his reaction is so off the wall that this post sounds fake. If it was a joke between drinking buddies, sure, it could be funny. But this wasn't a joke. This was a punishment. This was you relaxing and letting down your guard. And him straight up punishing you for not behaving. You need to walk backwards out this situation. Wipe this whole thing out of existence. Holmes, I'm scared for you. If something this intense and controlling can happen so quickly in this relationship, what else will follow? GDFU. Save yourself. I have heard boundaries, but this is ridiculous. This sounds like a very narcissistic focus on himself. As a result, he was very insensitive to toss you out just like that. It makes me wonder what kind of relationship you have after a year. Have you ever slept over? I wonder if this is a hard line, as in your relationship will not progress past this level. Also, if he is hardline insensitive like this, what else is hardline about? What other hard lines does he have and or will impose in the future? I wouldn't feel safe with that person anymore. I don't think he deserves another chance. Or even a conversation. Personally, this would cross the line for me. What if you hadn't woken up outside straight away? So many things could have gone wrong. The sheer stupidity of thinking that you don't respect his time because you fell asleep. People get tired. People need to sleep. He should have been happy you feel comfortable enough to sleep like that. Your boyfriend sucks. You aren't overreacting, but why even try to get an apology from him? Why waste your time with someone who lacks empathy and compassion for you? His girlfriend. He literally scared you. It sounds like you are walking on eggshells around the guy. WTF? This is not normal or acceptable behavior. Also, you need to find better friends. Run. Not being hyperbolic here at all. Run away from this person. There is something seriously wrong with them to think that is remotely acceptable behavior. You were scared for a reason, and that is because what he did was aggressive, overbearing, and threatening. He forced you outside without your belongings and made you wait there until he felt like letting you in. This person will do something worse in the very near future if you do not conform to whatever crazy ideas he has about how you should behave. Run. No, you are not overreacting. I would be extremely angry if the person I am dating picked me up and left me on the street, locking the door behind me if it was at night. Even worse. Literally the most stereotypical thing is to take a nap watching movies with your partner. You are not disrespecting him. I don't know what his problem is, but trust your gut. Even though he has never acted that way up to that point, it doesn't mean you know him. Never speak to him again. If this is the complete story when no extenuating circumstances, this guy sounds like he's kind of psycho. Run as fast as you can. This man has no empathy. So your ex-boyfriend then? Seriously. Never talk to him again. What a jerk. Just dump the dude. He's an ass. The worst thing he should have done is get you blanket and a pillow. Maybe not kissed you in the morning because you didn't brush your teeth. Go find someone who will be kind, considerate, and not self-absorbed. Don't get me wrong. Wasting my time is a massive pet peeve of mine. I don't consider having a partner fall asleep while watching a movie a waste of time. Well, maybe if it was a chick flick she picked out. This incident shows expected pattern of behavior from him. Expect zero empathy and understanding in the future. Q. Do you expect him to change? This is not normal. This is extremely appalling behavior. Ghosting is an appropriate response here. There is absolutely no reason to ever talk to him again. What will he do to make it better? Nothing. So don't waste your time further. He is not good future material. His time is more precious than you. So you will always be second class to him and his needs. That is definitely a portend of not wonderful tidings. Heed this warning. Be thankful it was this and not something worse. You already know he has zero concerns about any harm that can come your way given the choice between himself and you. He will always choose not you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.